And some of the damage, it must be said, has been self-inflicted in this battle with Mark Williams. Pinches losing the first 2 frames on the final black, both of which he had good chances to win. But Williams turning on the style in frame number 3 with a break of 92 to move within 1 of victory.
That's a poor shot there, though. Very careless. I think he's actually hit the wrong red there.
One.
It's a very long way back for this man. But it's 1 ball at a time, for the time being at least.
Marco Fu awaits the... no, sorry. What am I saying? It's Marco Fu awaits the winner of Rod Law and Jimmy White, which is still 3-2 to the man from Liverpool.
White 38 points in front in frame 6 though, so still a chance that that could go to the wire.
Five. Very Pinches 5.
Well, mentally it's a tough game for Pinches right now. He'll be thinking, you can be certain about the chances that have come and gone.
One.
It's a cruel game.
Yeah, and talking about chances, that one there might be his last.
Williams with the possibility of a second consecutive whitewash here, having beaten Steve Hallworth 4-0 earlier today.
9.
Well, it should never have been the case in this one, of course, as we've mentioned already. But there's still the possibility.
Williams not amused at something here. Can he get through to the potting angle? One must assume
15.
he can. Plenty of room.
16. $23.
Williams would like to see an improvement in his ranking. He's currently at 19. Started the season at 15. Neil Robertson still
31.
leads the way by just over 3,000 points from Mark Selby. Ding Junhui climbing at a rate of knots, of course, enjoying a career high provisional ranking of 3 now, following those 3 successive ranking titles. He's breathing down Selby's neck with Judd Trump in 4th place, some distance behind. So quite a gap between 3 and 4 in the rankings
59.
right now. Stephen Maguire at 5th as Williams
40.
inches towards victory. John Higgins out of the top 10. That's a rather strange sight to see. He's currently at 11th provisionally. Rob Milkins enjoying a place in the top 16 for the first time in his career as he heads towards his later 30s. Likewise, Mark Davis, who's at 12th, having spent most of his career outside of the game's elite,
48.
playing his best snooker into his 40s. And I think in the case of Milkins and Davis, Mike, this is a direct result of the sheer volume of snooker that's now available to these players who would have been previously considered journeyman pros, but are now showing
53.
what they can do on a match table, which they've been doing for years on the practice table.
Yeah, I agree. You know, 3 or 4 years ago, when one player was playing and it'd get beaten in the tournament and have to wait probably 5 or 6 weeks to play again, that's a long time. But now, then you have to wait a few days on the back in action.
Williams playing at a lovely pace now.
61.
He's got a real rhythm about his game. The first couple of frames were scrappy, particularly the second. But that break of 92 showed his class, and he's threatening to do something similar here and wrap this match up.
62.
He's not amused at the lack of an angle he's left there, though, as he looks to split that bunch of reds.
Well, is this absolutely dead straight, or can he get some sort of angle here? And he only wants one more red. Just looking whether that's a possible plant in the middle of the pack there. Well, he thinks it is, but he could have done with being a little bit higher
69.
on these reds. This is a big shot to take on because there's still enough there for Barry.
And if he missed it, it wouldn't be a bad chance for Pinches to perhaps get right back in the frame, but right now he must be wondering what he's done. 2 golden opportunities in the first frame and the second, which went begging.
He's going for the plant, and he's got it. This match is over. Played with an element of safety, but he's got the brown to the middle. Well, it's definitely over as we watch the replay. If this brown goes into the centre, it's all over for Barry Pinches. Well, Mark's played okay here, Phil, but he hasn't really been tested, has he? You know, again, those 2 frames, the first 2 frames we mentioned, could have made this match so different.
Indeed, and almost certain now to complete back-to-back
75.
whitewash victories. We mentioned that he's already won in Rotterdam this season on the European Tour. And if he can continue the form he's shown, particularly in the last couple of frames here and in his victory earlier today
82.
against Stephen Hallworth, who's to say he couldn't add another
83.
European Tour title.
Well, he's waiting on the match between Paul Davidson and David Grace. It would be nice to finish with a century.
88.
Narrowly missed out on one in the
89.
previous frame, a break of 92. Davison and Grace, meanwhile, in action on one of the outside tables. Grace leading 2-0. Davison 29-6 in front in the third, but it's a great chance now for
96.
Williams for the 3-figure break.
97.
Little low on the black.
He's not there yet. He still needs a good pot on the pink here, or the black. Oh, I think he's missed it. What a pity.
Well, for the second frame running, Williams just misses out on a century, but it's a comprehensive victory nonetheless for the man from Wales, the twice world champion. Not at his brilliant best today, but he didn't have to be because Barry Pinches led him off big style in the first 2 frames.